welcome! My name is Jocelyn and today we're going to be organizing my makeup. I recently filmed a declutter video and a makeup inventory video, and after those videos my makeup has just been placed on the floor and that's where it has stayed. It has been there for about 2 weeks and I'm getting real sick of it. I have an Alex drawer system that is to my left where most of the makeup will be going. I am in the future, and the next couple of months, end of December, beginning of January, getting a brand new desk, which I'm hoping will fit all of my makeup, and I will be getting rid of my Alex drawers. So I will be filming another makeup organization video in the next few months, but today I really need to get the makeup off of my floor and into my Alex drawers and my beauty box. So I've got a few places that we will be filling up today and I'm very excited. So if you are excited too, continue watching.
All right, we are gonna start in this first drawer where I want to keep my foundations, concealers, primers, powders, and sprays. So I'm trying to remember how I had this last time with all of my acrylic containers, but maybe I'll want to switch it up, who knows? Well, I think that's gonna do it for my kind of base drawer. I actually like the way that this looks quite a bit. So I got my concealers, my foundations, powders, my 2 setting sprays, and primers. And this will look a little bit less in the future because I don't have anything in my everyday box right now. So there's at least one from each of these categories which will be removed. So this looks pretty good. Let's move on. All right, so we have blushes on the left-hand side, highlights on the right-hand side. I did have to do a little bit of Tetris with the highlights, as you saw, because they didn't quite fit. The only one that didn't fit right now is this Hourglass stick highlight, which I had actually totally forgotten about. I had left it in my drawers. I'd cleaned everything out, but somehow the reflectiveness of this highlight made it invisible, so I didn't count it in my highlight inventory, which is a bit disappointing. Once I pull a couple highlighters out of here, I think it'll fit back in here nicely, because usually I have at least 2 of them in my everyday makeup box. I have my 2 bronzers right here, and then I have my 5 face palettes back here. So this drawer filled out very nicely. And before, I had my blushes and highlights right next to each other, so both of these containers were squished up to the right. So I kind of like the way that this looks a little bit more. All right, moving into my palette drawer. I'm very excited to fill this up. I think I'm going to design it a little differently than I have in the past. I was definitely inspired by Heather because she has the Alex drawers and she organized her palettes this way, which I'm gonna try and do because previously I had organized them this way. So let's see how it works out. I think I'm gonna try and put the larger palettes in the back and then these smaller ones in the front. Maybe I should start with the smaller ones up front. Okay, so I have a lot less palettes than I thought, which is perfectly fine. These are most of my palettes in here. I do have a handful that I have put on a display behind me, which I'll go ahead and show you that in just a little bit. And then I also have these 3 palettes that do not fit nicely in here, so I'm gonna put them in this other drawer where I have my single pan shadows, and I'm just gonna put them. I wonder if these will, no they won't. Well, that's fine. They're gonna go right here. So I have my 3 larger palettes, and then I have all of my magnetic palettes. Those live back here. These 3 are gonna live right here, and this turned out pretty nicely. There's definitely room in here for more palettes if I get more palettes, which is nice. And then again, a lot of these, not a lot of these, but like maybe 5 at a time will come out onto my vanity for use. And again, I am getting a new vanity in a few months, and all of these will hopefully fit in one of those drawers, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so that looks great. All right, I do have a few things that need to go back into my beauty box. I'm only gonna put the things that stay in here, and then I'll do some kind of shop my stash in the future to fill it up with my everyday things. Perfect. Next is for my lipstick organizer. Perfect. Okay, so I have my Color Splash lipsticks over here, my ColourPop Luxe lipsticks over here. Oh, these are by Tarte, by the way, the Color Splash. The Luxe lipsticks by ColourPop. I have 2 mini bite lipsticks. I am trying to pan, I think it is Chai. And then I have a lip oil by Lila B that I love so much. And then I have my 2 Fenty, I think they're called Gloss Bombs. Yes, Gloss Bombs. These came in a set. So this turned out pretty nice. All right, next we have the drawers in my Muji drawer system. The first one, this one right here, I already kind of just filled up while I was just kind of trying to get the makeup that was on my floor organized a little bit. So this has my ColourPop Super Shock shadows, and then some Bare Minerals shadows, some Tarte shadows, a handful of others. So this is, I think, is pretty much good to go. Actually, I'll move it over here. And then I need to put the rest of my eye products in another acrylic container. So let's do it here. Okay, so here are my 2 eye drawers. I have a bunch of liquid eyeshadows over here, some eyeshadow primer, and then my eyeliners, and then I just added a loose glitter into this section over here. So these are gonna go up. All right, next we have to put my lip products away. So let's start with liquid lipsticks. Okay, so I think my first lip drawer is gonna have all of these in it. And I think this is gonna do it for my second lip drawer. And then finally, all right, so in this last lip drawer, we have lip liners, the rest of my lip glosses, and then I forgot that I didn't make a space for the mascaras. I could put them in this eye drawer over here, but I kind of like them having their own spot like this. So that's what my last lip drawer looks like. This one has my Dose of Colors liquid lipstick, and then the rest of my kind of random lipstick products. And then this drawer, the first drawer, has a bunch of liquid lipsticks in it. Okay, so let me put these back into my Muji drawer. Perfect. And I almost forgot, but this is the little shelving unit that sits behind me when I film. So I do need to add a few more things to this shelf, but on here right now I do have 2 Disney and ColourPop collaboration products. So I have the original Disney and ColourPop palette along with the Belle blush. And then I have 3 Storybook Cosmetics palettes right here. So I have the Wizardry and Witchcraft, the Little Briar Rose, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And then I do have a lip set that I think my best friend Jessie got me these 2 and the lip set, and then I got this one in a BoxyCharm. And then in the far corner over here, you can barely see it, I do have the Zodiac palette, and then up above, oh, you can't quite see it, up there I have the 3 Kaleidos palettes that I have. So I have the Electro Turquoise, the VR Neon, and the Sci-Fi Green, and then a couple little roses. This is a Storybook Cosmetics rose brush, and then I have a little rose that I got from my friend Brie, and a marble candle that smells really bad, but it looks really good. So it is sitting back here on this little cute shelving unit.
And there you have it. There is my makeup collection reorganized, and I'm so grateful to have everything off of my floors and back into the drawers where it belongs. I hope that you enjoyed. If you want to see me shop my stash for makeup to use for the rest of the month, then consider subscribing if you're not already. And if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I think that is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.